Hello, I'm Camelia and this is KiniNews. Transport Minister Anthony Loke has revealed that an analysis into the data from the cockpit voice recorder of the aircraft that crashed near Bandar Elmina is currently ongoing. According to Loke, the recording is clear and has the pilot's voice, which has become a source of investigation. Transport Minister Anthony Loke has revealed that authorities have managed to retrieve data from the cockpit voice recorder of the aircraft that crashed in Bandar Elmina on August 17. In a press conference today, he said the analysis of the audio recording, which was retrieved in the United States, is currently ongoing.
Jadi rakaman itu telah pun dihantar semula ke pasukan siasatan kita di Kuala Lumpur. Jadi rakaman tersebut sedang dianalisa dan akan dibuat siasatan dan laporan awal akan dikeluarkan 30 hari selepas insiden, iaitu dalam masa kira-kira 2 minggu lagi.
According to Loke, the team from the Malaysian Air Accident Investigation Bureau, which went to the aircraft's manufacturer in Florida to retrieve the recording, had to send the data through email after they got stuck in the US due to bad weather. Loke added that the recording is very clear and it has the pilot's voice, which has become a source of investigation. Data from the charred CVR of the plane, whose memory puck was still intact, was initially sent to Singapore for analysis. However, it had to be sent to the manufacturer in the US due to technical issues and limitations, which prevented the retrieval of the audio recording. The Beechcraft 390 Premier 1 aircraft flying from Langkawi to Subang crashed onto the Guthrie Highway at about 2:50 p.m. on August 17, killing all 8 people on board, including Pahang State Executive Councillor Johari Harun. An e-hailing driver and a P-hailing rider on the highway were also killed. Mohamad Sabu has responded to Hadi's claims against Amanah and DAP. He also claimed that PAS had cut ties with DAP not because of hudud, but because the Islamist party wanted to form a unity government with AMNO. Amanah President Mohamad Sabu has claimed that PAS was willing to abandon its Islamic State and hudud agendas in order to win elections. Speaking at a drama in Muar last night, Mohamad, who was the former PAS deputy president, said this was when PAS worked with DAP and PKR in the now defunct Barisan Alternatif and Pakatan Rakyat platforms.
Menjelang pilihan tahun 2008, usaha untuk menggabungkan kerjasama PAS dan DAP keadilan berterusan dibuat oleh berbagai pihak. Hadirin sekalian, yang ni Ustaz Hadi tak cerita, iaitu DAP minta negara Islam tidak boleh disebut, dan PAS bersetuju gantikan negara Islam dengan negara berkebajikan.
Mohamad said DAP rejected the Islamic State concept after finding out that the party could not retain non-Malay support and was opposed to hudud, which they said was against the federal constitution. Elaborating, he said PR had also unanimously decided from the beginning to reject the implementation of hudud. He added that PAS was willing to replace both agendas to win elections and questioned why their party leaders were hiding the fact. Mohamad Sabu also claimed that PAS severed its ties with DAP in Pakatan Rakyat not because of hudud, but because the Islamist party wanted to form a unity government with AMNO. Last Saturday, Hadi told a drama in Johor that DAP's leadership had asked the Islamist party to abandon Islam as a condition to continue their collaboration. DAP Secretary-General Anthony Loke has since denied the claim, saying DAP has never told PAS to abandon Islam during the years when the two parties worked together. Still on PAS, its deputy president has raised the possibility of working with AMNO under the Muafakat National Alliance. Tuan Ibrahim claimed the alliance was still popular among AMNO members. PAS Deputy President Tuan Ibrahim Tuan Man has raised the possibility of reviving the Muafakat National Alliance between his party and AMNO. However, he ruled out teaming up with leaders who were willing to cooperate with DAP. In a report by Free Malaysia Today, Tuan Ibrahim said he believed that Muafakat Nasional was still popular with many UMNO grassroots as they wanted Malay parties to be united. He was quoted as saying that the Muafakat Nasional platform to unite the Ummah is still open, and PAS with Bersatu in Perikatan Nasional is confident the Ummah needs to be united and work together to rebuild the nation. He also touted the party line that uniting the Ummah did not mean the rights of non-Muslims and non-Malays would be discarded. He added that the federal constitution would be upheld. PAS leaders have recently been targeting divisions within UMNO in what appears to be an attempt to capitalize on discontentment with party president Ahmad Zahid Hamidi amid the party's poor showing in the recent state elections. One of the reasons that had been previously cited for UMNO's decline in support is its alliance with DAP in the current federal government. However, UMNO leaders including Zahid, Muhammad Hassan and Ahmad Maslan have all poured cold water on PAS's overtures in recent days. Zahid said UMNO's experience in Muafakat revealed that PAS is like a sharp bamboo, ready to strike behind its back.
We are often faced with nutrient deficiency needed for our body. This is why I choose G-Sure. G-Sure is the first plant-based and complete nutrition drink that helps to improve the immune system and strengthen our bodies. It has to be Good Morning G-Sure.
Meanwhile, AMNO Youth is looking to counter Perikatan Nasional's green wave with one from the unity government that will start in Johor. AMNO Youth came out in full force last night to show their support for Pakatan Harapan's Pulai candidate, Shuhaizan Kayat. AMNO Youth Chief Dr. Muhammad Akmal Saleh, his deputy Muhammad Hairi Muhammad Shah, and several local division youth leaders were at a Meet the Voters session at a Perling food court last night, one of the two state seats under the Pulai parliamentary constituency. In a speech, Akmal referenced the dark blue and red colors of the Johor flag, which are similar to the logo colors of BNN Harapan, and said that it would be a sign for the start of a blue and red wave to reject the wave of extremist politics. He added that the presence of UMNO's youth machinery in Johor is a sign of their full support for Harapan's candidates in the twin by-elections.
Kita tak nak politik kebencian dan politik ekstremis dan juga politik yang memecah belahkan. Biarlah kali ini kita mulakan dengan politik yang penuh dengan perpaduan, politik yang menyatu padukan, tidak kira bangsa, tidak kira agama. Sebab inilah sebenarnya wajah Malaysia yang sebenar. Orang Johor, saya percaya orang Johor semuanya pandai-pandai dan matang dalam membuat keputusan. Sebab tu saya kata kita akan mulakan gelombang biru dan merah ini akan bermula di bumi Johor ini untuk bukanlah kita nak menafikan orang lain, tapi kita nak beritahu bahawa gelombang biru dan merah ini yang membawa mesej perpaduan, bukan mesej perpisahan antara satu sama lain.
Akmal admitted that even though their machinery is out in full force, there is still the challenge of convincing UMNO grassroots to vote for a Harapan candidate. However, he said AMNO Youth has laid out a strategy to explain how supporting a Harapan candidate in Pulai is crucial for the stability of the coalition government. Pakatan Harapan's Pulai candidate has dismissed claims that PN could take over the federal government with a win in the Pulai by-election. Suhaizan said it was mathematically incorrect. Pakatan Harapan's candidate for the Pulai parliamentary constituency, Suhaizan Kayat, has rubbished Perikatan Nasional's claim that the federal government will collapse if PN wins the seat. Speaking to reporters in a by-election campaign walkabout session at Taman Sentosa, Johor Bahru, yesterday, he called the claim ludicrous and said that the opposing camp's arguments were to intentionally mislead the voters. Suhaizan said that as the unity government occupied 148 seats, even if they lose the Pulai parliamentary seat, it would not threaten the federal government. He added that Perikatan Nasional can say whatever they want to convince the people, but this case was mathematically incorrect and unreasonable. The Pulai candidate said that Johorians are more moderate in many ways and can think rationally in accepting the claims. Meanwhile, he added that Harapan is confident of retaining both the Pulai parliamentary seat and the Simpang Jeram State Assembly seat. Suhaizan was commenting on past President Abdul Hadi Awang's claim that there would be a significant change in the federal government should PN win the by-election. Currently, the government comprising of Harapan, BN, GPS and GRS holds 148 seats in the Dewan Rakyat, while PN has 73.
Attorney General Idrus Harun is reportedly on leave. According to reports, Idrus is clearing his annual leave before his retirement.
Attorney General Idrus Harun has reportedly gone on leave pending his retirement on September 6. According to a report in The Star, Idrus is finishing whatever annual leave due to him. The report also quoted an unnamed source as saying that Solicitor General Tahriruddin Muhammad Saleh has taken up Idrus's role in his absence in accordance with the law. Idrus, who was previously a federal court judge, was appointed as Attorney General for 2 years, starting March 6, 2020, after his predecessor Tommy Thomas resigned following the events of the Sheraton move. His tenure was extended by a year in March 2020 and extended again for 6 months in March this year. Earlier in May, the Malaysian Bar passed a motion of no confidence against Idrus for supposedly failing to defend the judiciary and uphold the rule of law. However, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim had previously commented that Idrus's performance was satisfactory. Anwar had said that although there were issues raised at first, the Attorney General has been doing satisfactorily after more leeway was given for him to carry out his duties without fear or favor.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you would like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.